Self-sacrifice cannot be a way of life. It's okay to want to sacrifice yourself at times and compromise and meet the needs of other people, but that can't be a way of life because you unintentionally abandon and betray your authenticity. What is your truth? Why are you not walking in that truth? You can't walk on eggshells in your own home. You can't be in the midst of this power struggle inside your relationship. You can't be getting usurped and feeling inferior and doing nothing about it. That's completely counterproductive to you being empowered and living in alignment with your God-given potential. And see, you learned that somewhere. You learned that as a result of conflict inside the home, you became passive. You became a placater. You placate other people as a way to avoid the disharmony, the conflict, because of some other painful experiences in your early life. You basically learn that, hey, I'll give you what you want if you give me what I need. I'll tell you what you want to hear if you give me what I need from you. I'll be who you want me to be if you give me what I need, which is what? To feel loved, to feel connected, to feel like I belong, to feel accepted, to feel like I'm okay, to feel like I have worth. So what do you want from me? And I feel like a marionette on a set of strings because I'm not truly living in my truth. I'm living in who somebody else wants me to be inside of a relationship with another person. Well, I'm constantly conforming and doing this dance to try and meet their needs, but it's never enough. It's more about learning how to match their trauma responses and prevent those from happening because I feel responsible for them than it is about creating individuation, healthy boundaries in the relationship where I'm responsible for me and they're responsible for them. Anything that breaches that very basic frontier is a display of broken boundaries in your life. And that's how men unintentionally emasculate themselves, as they put off this needy, codependent energy. You know what the real power move is in your life? Is when you start investing in your personal development process. When your wife sees you so obsessed with your mission, your vision, your values, your purpose, you're in alignment. The Spirit of God has filled you up. And you're ready to attack life with a fervor, with a passion, with the desire to create, to inspire, to motivate. You can be that guy in someone's life. You can be that person. You have a calling on your life. So why are you sacrificing who you are to meet the needs of somebody else? Yes, we should be concerned about how our behavior affects other people, absolutely. But you should not live in somebody else's head and constantly hyper-focusing, overanalyzing and examining what they're thinking about what you're doing and how it's affecting every little thing in their life. Brother, that's called codependency. And putting off that dependent energy means that somebody else is in control of you. Your mental and emotional state resides not internally, but in the external. So now you have to control and micromanage everything in the external. But guess what? You can't. So you feel more out of control. So the anxiety just increases. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. And you learned it somewhere. What are you afraid of? Rejection? What are you afraid of? God making room in your life for something new? Because here's the deal, you come out a better man regardless. Either you invest in yourself, the marriage works out, and you guys have an amazing marriage and you're a better man, or you invest in yourself, it doesn't work out, but you still come out a better man regardless. But I'll tell you right now, nobody is ever going to have the keys to my personal development process. I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm doing this, most importantly, it starts with you. It starts selfish, but guess what? Then it trickles out to who else can I help? All of this I don't do for me, I do this for you. Because I know what set me free. And if I can impart that knowledge, that wisdom, those experiences, and those character virtues on you, then guess what? That's part of my legacy. And that's the ripple effect in my life. Which in turn, you get to do that for another human being. And tell me you don't find purpose from that. But it can't happen when you live in the shell of who you're supposed to be and who God called you to be because you're too afraid to be the real you. You can't even speak up. You're more afraid of people misunderstanding you and rejecting you than you are with living in your truth, owning who you are, and being authentic. Why are you willing to pay that price?